What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking another trip down the toy aisle, and this time we're going to be talking about WWE Basic Series 2. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Alrighty, you guys know the drill. We're here on Wrestling Figure Database. We have Series 2 from 2010, 15 years ago at this point. It's kind of insane. Let's be honest with ourselves here. So, starting off this series, we do have CM Punk, and to be honest with you, this figure kind of sucks. Yeah, it's from October 27th, 2008, and it has the black trunks and the orange stars, which is fine. There's no deco hits on the knee pads, which is definitely a choice. We do know that with some of the basics, we don't get full color tattoos. At this time, he did not have the chest piece. He just had the straight edge on the torso. Ooh, it definitely leaves a lot to be desired. Also, this head scan is not good whatsoever. It's blurry. That's not good whatsoever. I don't think the likeness is there. I think it is honestly an abysmal CM Punk head scan, especially knowing how good they can be from Mattel nowadays. But like, this one's really bad. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend this figure to anybody. And of course, there is a 1 of 1,000 commemorative championship belt edition. I don't remember how many series they have those in, but we're definitely going to, talk about them when we see them. Up next, though, is Jack Swagger, who was on the ECW brand at the time, I believe. Looking back, you're like, why is Jack Swagger considered to be like a star and put in Series 2 of a line? That's more of like a Series 10 guy, you would think, but Swagger was kind of top of the mountain, honestly, at the time, which is strange. Guy had amazing potential. He was just never good on the microphone. As far as the figure itself, though, the head scan is all right. It doesn't really look like him. I don't think they nailed his likeness until they had the We the People Elite come out in like 2014, 2015. That one was really, really good. Other than that, though, like, it's a singlet. It's a guy wearing a singlet. The black and purple looks really good with the silver highlights. It's a generic singlet wrestler. And nothing about it stands out, especially with the head scan not being like really resembling Swagger in any form or fashion. We're off to a rough start for Series 2 with Punk and Swagger. So we're gonna go on down and we're gonna get Kane. Now, you can't really mess up a Kane figure. Let's be honest with ourselves. This is a brand new torso for the line at this point. Obviously, it's just Series 2. I'm pretty sure Swagger was a brand new torso as well. This is from, supposedly, September 21st, 2003, WWE Unforgiven. Sure. Kane looked the same from about whenever he got unmasked up until 2013, whenever that stuff with Daniel Bryan was going on. Yeah, he looked about the same the whole time. It's fine, though. It has the one gloved hand. The head scan's pretty good. I'm pretty sure it has the different colored eyes. I know the Elites did. I don't see why the basics wouldn't. It looks good, and I think it's scaled pretty well because you want it to be taller than other figures because it is Kane. He was billed as like 7 feet tall, and that's fine. I have no problems with the figure at all. It's really good. And there was a later Elite released, and then most recently is I think a SummerSlam Elite Kane, and it's probably his best unmasked figure that has been released ever of him. Then we have Mark Henry. Now this one looks good. Once again, a brand new torso because the singlet is sculpted on here, so that's very nice. No reuse yet, except I don't even think the arms are reused for him. Either way, the head scan is very good. I'm kind of surprised. This is really good. I kind of want to go see if there's an Elite of his with this head scan. I think he has 3 Elites, a black singlet, a red singlet, and then whenever he shaved his head. But this one's really good. And I think I sold off my Mark Henry because the articulation was just not good for the time. But this head scan's really, really good. And Mark Henry was a nice piece to have. In this line, you have 2 powerhouses already with Kane and Mark Henry, and Swagger is your wrestler, and Punk is, I don't know what you like. I guess your high flyer, maybe, but Punk wasn't really a high flyer. I don't know what you want, but like it's a solid lineup, honestly. It's not bad so far. Then we go on down, and then you have the ultimate high flyer. You have Rey Mysterio. Now, the only issue with Rey Mysterio figures as basics is that the legs just do this, and majority of his moves, his legs have to spread open like that. That is unfortunate, but other than that, this attire looks really good. The blue with the silver and the black looks very good. They got all the tattoos on there. Looks very good. I think, yeah, no, he had the back tattoo at the time. I feel like it's missing a tattoo, but it would be because he's gotten it since. Either way, like the figure's good. And we got Mysterio in Elite Series 1, I think, if I remember correctly. But it's very nice. It's a nice way to get Rey Mysterio. At the time, this was $10. And what kid didn't want Rey Mysterio in their collection? Now, for his chase, I don't think it is, but it appears to be a different shade of blue. I cannot prove it. Based off the photos alone, though, it looks to be a different shade of blue. I don't know. I guess let me go take a look real quick and see if we can figure something out. All right, so I went to eBay, and man, that chase variant actually $70, and that sold not long ago. It does appear to be the same color, but the lighter blue is the official release. So the color you see on the packaging isn't 100%. It's the lighter blue figure. So going back here, this color is wrong, and this one is more accurate to the final release. That's strange. I'm actually glad we looked that up. That was not bad at all. Then we have Vladimir Kozlov, which I think is one of the only instances out of maybe like 2 or 3 where somebody is wearing the open face elbow pads. I know it's a random fact, but I had to have them for a custom, and I knew he was one of the only people that had them. Other than that, this is a big powerhouse dude in some white underwear, it looks like. I don't know if he has deco on the back. I hope to God he does. He has no deco except for a star on his boots. That's this feels like a Jax figure with how like bare bones it is. It's not good. I'll be honest with you. Series 2 is about 50-50. That Punk sucks. The Swagger's not good. Kane, Mark Henry, and Mysterio are good. And the Vladimir Kozlov is just lackluster. Wow, that was bad. I hope that Basic Series 3 is a lot better than this, because this was abysmal. We're 50-50. I can't remember as far as Series 1 went. Was it 50-50 as well? No, Batista, Big Show, Evan Bourne, Cena, Triple H, and Kinks. That's a solid first set. But Series 2 did not have that flair to it, honestly. It was kind of bad, I'll be honest. But that's going to be it for today's trip down the toy aisle. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.